Hey, what's up, everybody? Um, we're going on today on a Saturday, usually a little earlier than what we do it, but it's WrestleMania weekend, so we wanted to do a preview of all of the weekend's events. So anybody that follows wrestling, the card is real stacked. You got The Rock coming back, and he's doing the whole angle with his cousin Roman Reigns against Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. So we're gonna get into that. We got some Caitlin Clark debate. So when my broadcast partner come in, we're gonna go right into it. We had a controversial call last night in the Iowa UConn ladies Final Four game. That was the second game. So we're gonna get into that controversy as well. So come on in, tune on in. I see came in here and we're going to go all the way live right now. Uh, all right. Can you see me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Cool. Let's see here. All right. All right. All right. All right. So, everybody, welcome to Look at This. It's episode 22, like it has in our title description. And I'm Scott Michael. This is Robin Reese, my frat brother. He's tuning in, he's tapping in, he's a contributing partner to what we do here for Look at This. And this also, we're getting our YouTube channel started as well. We got always the hot topics in sports and viral news. So everybody like, share, comment, and subscribe and support our YouTube channel. So we're gonna go right into it with it, man. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Just adjusting, new
Yeah,
surroundings, new place, but, still the same grind nonetheless, man. But I'm doing all right, man. How about yourself?
I'm all right, man. Just getting over a cold, man. Getting over a cold. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Got a little bug hit. Whoo, had me against the ropes.
Had you in there bold.
Had me against the ropes. But I'm getting better, man. It's still throat still a little scratchy and stuff, but it's the weather changing. It's Georgia.
Pollen and
Anybody out
everything,
there that
just, seasons and all this other good stuff.
yeah, yeah, so yeah, it jumped on me, the jumped on my neck.
Mm.
So yeah. So last night we got the NCAA women's tournament games, the Final Four games. The first game, it was a butt cut, and I already knew. I wasn't even South Carolina. They handled business. Don Staley Cardoso, if I'm pronouncing her name correctly, the center, they
Yeah,
handled business. That was in the
per
bag.
usual.
Yeah, they've been undefeated all year, and they're back to the. Excuse me, told you the cold,
Mm.
man. And now they punched their ticket to Sunday to try to win the chip against Caitlin Clark in Iowa. Man, the game came down to it. Controversial call at the end, man. The game was 71-69. Came down to literally the final seconds of the game, man. Were you able to catch it? Did you catch the highlights
Yeah,
or something?
I did catch the highlights, man, and like just from like what I saw,
Yeah.
like right out the gate, UConn knew exactly what they were doing and how they was gonna do it. Like I'm not even gonna sit here and mince words with it. Like if there was ever an example of preparation for your opponent, knowing your opponent,
That was it.
UConn, I think definitely exhibited that. What's her name? Becker, I
Yeah.
think it is from
Becker. Yeah,
like
I always
Becker
butcher
was
her name, man. Yeah.
Becker, yeah, Becker was almost like, and I don't know if this is the right word to say. Somebody go back and Google and fact check it, but like Becker was Caitlin Clark's antithesis the whole night.
Yeah.
Like she was
Okay.
Becker was the answer to Caitlin Clark's question the entire night. Like I was actually astounded. I'm kind of mad at myself that I haven't really been tracking UConn all the way up to this point. But they came to play. Like they literally came to play. And if there was ever a team, like I said, that could mirror and go stride for stride with Iowa outside of South Carolina,
It was them.
UConn takes the cake, like hands down, bar none. I know you're gonna want to transition into the call, right? And
All right.
it's
Well, what's up?
or do you want to kind of build up into that and then go into the call?
Well, all right. Well, I was just gonna piggyback off, what you were saying about how they played the game. They played Caitlin Clark how LSU should have played Caitlin Clark instead of putting Haley on her, singling it up 1-on-1, and she just going to the screens. It's like you could call, like, if she went left, she was gonna pull up, and she dropped 41 points on them. Like you can't play her 1-on-1 like that. And
No, you cannot.
not a dominant player. They trapped her. They ran two girls at her, ran her off the line to denied her the basketball. They were pulling and grabbing on her, like, and that's why I'm gonna get into that final call. It was a bit of a foul disparity, but they were outside some calls, like some obvious calls. They let those girls play. Like
Yes.
anybody that will watch will see this, and you watch that play. Okay, the girl did drop the hip out. Okay, but what about, I can count a bunch of plays with tugging jerseys, no call. Matter of fact, all right, so of course, Iowa made the run in the second half, and they cut the game, tied it, went ahead. Caitlin had three big 3-point clutch 3-point shots, especially the one who stepped back over the corner because she fell onto the girl's foot. It looked bad for a second because her ankle completely rolled over. It looked bad,
Right.
but Caitlin was able to shake it off. So all that, and she went and hit like a little jumper, and she extended the arm and pulled up on her. No offensive call. I saw a lot of tugging. They really called a lot of the obvious ones, like UConn center got shoved in the back on a rebound, like stuff. If you shove the
Right.
girl to the floor, I seen another girl get hit, fall on the floor. It was nothing. Like the girl was grabbing her face, looking at the ref, like I got slapped in the face, and they went the other way, didn't even call it. So I say this: if you're gonna call it one way, call it like that throughout the whole game. Don't call it. Don't let them
Right.
fight and tug and play hard.
Right.
And then the literal final seconds of the game where
You want to be by the book.
right, and they could take the lead because there was up one. You could take the lead. UConn could take the lead, and then baby girl gave a little hip. Once you do that, you got a foul, and they go. That was the game. That was once they called that moving, that the screen violation. That
Yeah.
was the game, because it was like, fact check me on this. It had to be like 5 seconds left in the game. Once you blow that whistle on that, that's the ball game. All you can do is foul,
Yeah. I mean,
and that's how they.
unless something crazy miraculous happens, like that's the beginning of the end, pretty much.
Yeah, it would have been like Bird in the Garden when he stole the ball from Isaiah. It would have been like
Mm.
something crazy, like right, like Bird in the Garden. Oh, I'm telling my age with that one, but it would have. But yeah, once that foul, it's like wow. Like, what do you think, man? What do you think?
No, I'm kind of with you on this, and this is kind of where my lack of what is considered a foul in basketball is about to show itself. Like I watched the play, and of course, they replayed it like 3, 4, 5 times back to back, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
Um, to me, you know, Girl was pretty much standing straight up, had her arms crossed, braced up for the contact. It's not like it was anything malicious. So to
Yeah,
me, it just seems like that's just good old fashioned basketball right there.
that's the play.
You know?
Yeah, that was
So
the
I
play.
mean, it's. I'm I'm gonna go back to what you said. Like, hey, if this is how we gonna call the game, this is how we gonna call the game. Like, if we're
Yeah,
gonna pretty much, keep everything flowing, unless it's just like something flagrant, like say a whole push in the back, an elbow to the face, or something like that. Okay, yeah, we kind of gotta do our jobs here, right?
yeah.
But I think something as minuscule as that at that particular time uh, was very, very catastrophic. It was very catastrophic because, for all we know, because let's just be real,
Okay, okay.
Becker didn't Becker didn't miss too many shots that game. Mule
No, and she
didn't
hit that
miss
three.
Mule didn't miss too many shots
Mm-mm.
that game. I forgot the freshman's name. She
Mill,
didn't
yeah,
miss too many shots that game.
oh, yeah, she got him back in it. Ah, gosh, her name is Miller, if I'm not mistaken, for Iowa. She did more damage because she hit a clutch three around the 540 mark.
Yes.
And because Caitlin had been put on lockdown. So it was like, bam. And they went up I think they went up like 7. And then Caitlin got a steal on the other end. No, they went up. Boom, she hit the three, went up 8. And I think that was a sequence. Caitlin got the steal. Boom, layup. They went up by 10. And UConn was trying to play catch up the whole way back.
Right.
And Paige hit that real clutch 3. Boom. That what got them. That cut it all the way down. And then we saw the then of course we saw the rest.
Right.
But it's just like, bro, if you it's games, it's endings like this is why people think sports is rigged and it's scripted stuff right there.
Yeah.
Because the fix is in. They want it. Iowa, they want Caitlin Clark.
Right.
That's why they think the fix. See, it's stuff like that. That's why people think the fix is in and the games is rigged, and the Las Vegas guys who draw up all the gambling lines.
Yeah. Because
That's
let's
why.
just be real.
Right there.
Because let's just be real. Just based off of popularity, cloud, traction, motion, whatever you want to call it, would it have been a monumental upset for UConn to have put down Iowa? 100%. But let's just be real. Well, I wouldn't say it would be.
Don't say I wouldn't say monumental.
I wouldn't say
They would have.
monumental. It would be a little twist in the expected plot, I guess, if that's what you want to say, because
They love
I think
her so
mentally
much, man.
everybody is wanting Iowa and South Carolina. Like that's just
Yeah,
kind of, you know what I'm saying, give people what they want to see kind of sort of deal, right?
yeah. But
Because
I'm gonna say this.
because
Wait,
what's
real quick, because this was really white America's wet dream. They was good either way. This game was white America's game last night because they know they're going to play. They got to play them black girls on Sunday.
hey,
They got to play them
Connecticut
black girls on
and
Sunday.
Iowa. Like,
Man, this you had UConn, Paige, Brookers. Let's call it. It's got a lot of white girls out there. Iowa ain't nothing but white girls with a white superstar, and she's everywhere. And it's not just a Caitlin Clark thing, because I was just kind of glancing at my notes. It's not just a Caitlin Clark thing. It's also a rematch thing, because see what kind of got lost in everything, because all right, UConn and Gino and all that stuff that's going on, but what got lost in Iowa put out South Carolina last year. So now it's a rematch. Because, see, everybody was talking LSU because that was the rematch national championship and all the controversy with Tony Ayo and all that stuff and going back and forth, doing the ring and all that. But people got to remember, Caitlyn did it first. Caitlyn did it in South Carolina last year, and I think they've been in Final Four. Caitlyn, when she was doing all that, like she did so. What she do? It was real disrespectful. Oh man, I think she was watch. Oh man, I should have YouTubed it real quick, and it just hit me because, like I said, she started the tournament first because I think she did one of those. I think she was like wide open for a three, and she was kind of like, wow, you ain't gonna come out here. Boom, nails the three, and just kind of like, hey y'all better come out here. Y'all better come out here and get me. Like she like Caitlyn was really talking that stuff, and that's what led to the whole controversy. Like, wait a minute now. This is a white girl been talking trash throughout the whole tournament, and then when she got it back.
But see, here's the thing though. Check this out. And I really, sports is one of those realms where I just really wish race and color didn't have to enter. I wish we could just all be athletes, play the game, and just take the results for what they are, right? But let's just, from my observation, right?
Yeah. Okay.
It's almost like they expect people of color to be loud, to be boisterous, to be, flamboyant, whatever you want to call it. So it's to the point where now it's obnoxious, right? Or it can be seen as obnoxious. But somebody who is not of that particular color, now that they have kind of, earned the moment or earned the right to be on that level, finally we can applaud somebody because we're tired of seeing it from this particular demographic. Now it's one of those, we can do it too. We have our champion to go where we can't go. So we're going to rally behind that. And if it is quote unquote deemed wrong, we're going to somehow spin this to where it's not as bad as what everybody wants to make it seem. You know what I'm saying? Kind of soften the blow a little bit because this is our one of very
for the
few.
potential.
Yeah, like this is one of our very few. So it's just like, no, let us have our moment too. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
but that's just like I said, just an observation, not a fact. I'm just simply from my standpoint right here, me, myself, and my opinion alone. That's just kind of what it looks like. We finally have our moment in the sun.
Right.
And we're going to spin this to where it's perfectly okay.
But hey, that's why I was saying about the GOAT conversation. When we talked about this in text. We have been, everybody that going to see this, we have been texting. I always throw a lot of topics at you, at Brandon, at Eddie, what you guys like, whatever, right? Cool. But the thing that kept coming up all week is Caitlin Clark, the GOAT. I said, hold on, we didn't even know who this girl was 2 years ago. She's been in Iowa 4 years.
Right.
She just got known last year. Now I get it. She has broken the scoring record, 3-point record. And then she broke the first, it was like the regular season. Now they put it up on the screen. Now it's the totality and scoring in March Madness. So she got a lot of, a lot of records tied up, and she brought a lot of attention. She makes a ton of money off the court. That's what I'm saying. Look, listen, that's what very much. Look,
question.
I've seen 3 or 4 national commercials over the last week.
Right.
She doing all that and whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, she got she running around. You think she a pop star? I'm stumbling over my words. I'm trying to think of the right word to say. She's a pop star. She's like Taylor Swift.
She kind of has the Taylor Swift effect in college basketball a little bit.
That's what I was trying to get to. I was trying to think of the name.
This is my problem. This is my
Okay.
problem, and I mean to cut
Yeah.
y'all, but yeah, she does kind
No,
of
no, no.
have
You
the
got
Taylor Swift effect, kind of, sort of. This is
she
this.
need a Travis Kelsey.
Hey, somebody. Hey, listen, I'm telling you,
Somebody out there, she needs
it's
a
the
Travis.
stars
She
gonna
needs an
line. Watch and see what
87.
I tell you. Um,
But yeah, she's a pop star. Call her what it is. And she's
definitely,
like
I believe
America's
her.
sweetheart right now, but she can shoot a basketball. What's
Yeah,
up?
she could do no wrong. She literally looks like the girl that sits in the back of the class, don't bother nobody. Like everybody knows her, but you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh hey, Kate, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's
Kate,
never, yeah, you know what I'm saying? She just sitting in the back of the class.
I'm telling you, she just back there.
Yeah. But the one thing I would say, because you
Mhm.
brought up the GOAT conversation, right?
Okay. Yeah.
One thing that bothers me about the GOAT conversation, and I'm not saying that she can't be included in this, but what I will say is that I think oftentimes we want to throw out the statement, title, label, whatever you want to call it. I think we throw it out too fast simply because
Too
somebody's
loose.
good.
Too loose. That and
Like,
that's why
for
I
real.
wanted to ask you that. That's why I was going to it. I wanted to ask you that. Excuse me, because we've had the likes of Cheryl Miller, Shamika Hoslaw, Lisa Leslie, Candace Parker, Cheryl Swoops, Lisa. I mean Sue
Lisa
Bird,
Leslie, Rebecca
Lisa. I already,
Lobo,
yeah, I already
Dawn
said
Staley herself.
Dawn. Right, Dawn Staley herself. Yo, Maya Moore. Matter of fact, pick a name off those great UConn girls team. They literally went like 8 championships in a row at one time, if I'm not correct. It's like some crazy dumb number in a row.
Right.
Maya Moore, Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, all those girls came out of that program and all of them won multiple national championships. And Caitlin can't even get them to one so far. We don't know what's gonna happen on Sunday.
Right.
That's why if that girl gets one, they gonna act like they don't know who Cheryl Miller and Cheryl
Listen,
Swoop.
all those
Who Diana
names, all
Taurasi
of
again?
those aforementioned names will be null and void simply because, you know what I'm saying? And not rightfully so. I'm not even gonna say rightfully. No, it's not rightfully so because
Rightfully so.
they
Yeah, you better
they
pump your brakes
pay
on that.
like outside of just the respect factor in general,
Yeah,
right? Those women that we named are the reason why,
right.
or at least a part of the reason why there
Yeah,
is a Caitlin Clark.
yeah,
Like, this is like saying, oh well, you know, this basketball player is this, and this basketball player is that. You know, Michael Jordan changed the landscape of the game to where this is even a thing. And even if you want to take it back further than him, there was cats that paved the way so that he can kind of be his thing because we're not gonna act
yeah.
like Dr. J didn't exist. We're not gonna act like Iceman Gurdon didn't exist. We're not gonna act like Wilt and Bill Russell didn't exist. Like we like to
Exactly.
call people the GOAT, but we never think about whose shoulders are the GOATs standing on. And that's what
Yeah,
bothers me is
I know.
that cats don't want to pay homage to how we even got to this point.
Everybody gotta pay homage, B. Everybody gotta pay. Everybody gotta pay their due respect and their homage. They homage. B.
No, I mean
That's the point I'm
for real, for
saying.
real. Like
This
let's
thing
just be
is
real.
crazy. Look, and I'm not gonna sit up here like I know they're like, oh, it's two brothers bashing this. No, actually, I like watching her. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, absolutely.
She, she is what actually. All right, since we bring up all these old names, we bringing up Candace and we bringing up Cheryl, we bringing up Diana. I mean, we're talking about other female athletes that has elevated the women's game who are white. It's not just like, oh, you're talking about black girls. No, a lot of these Rebecca Lobo, all these. Come on now, like we're not just talking about
Right.
my girl,
No, no. This
my
isn't
girl
just
Sabrina
exclusive.
my girl Sabrina just had a shootout with Steph Curry. So don't get it twisted. It's just that okay, can she win a championship first? Can It's like okay, when this game was growing, And let's be real, wasn't nobody watching this stuff too last year. That's why it really picked up steam last year, and it broke records. It was like 12 million plus people watched the LSU Iowa game. That's the highest rated ever and all that stuff, right? But remember, they weren't skillful enough. They're not athletic enough. But now that has risen like crazy, because you only had a few women. I don't keep calling them girls. They're women that can do certain things. But I ain't gonna lie. I watched some of them games. They was trash. I'm not gonna lie. They was garbage unless it was Diana, maybe be like Diana or one of the Cheryls, or like Cheryl
Right.
Swoops, or you watch Lisa Leslie. Like I saw, oh man, I was watching this thing, and it was the Olympics, and Lisa Leslie was, oh, she was dog walking some foreign team, dog walking them. They could
Yep.
not stop her so bad. The girl reached out and ripped out her ponytail. She got so upset. Lisa was kicking her butt that bad. Ripped out her weave, ponytail weave. Her race, yeah, he ripped the weave out. She got some. So you would have those special dominant players, but now it's more and more skillful
Right.
women, and this the thing I love about Caitlin's game. She got that Steph Curry, and that's the thing that they've been looking for. Because you can't dunk, you can't do a lot of reverse layups, you can't do all the spectacular. So what's the one thing you can really, really do spectacularly,
Bullet.
regardless? Oh, hello,
Man, listen, man. She
hello,
pulled up. She pulled up from the logo and laced it from the almost half court, and she laced it comfortably. Like there was no running start or nothing. She laced it with ease.
bruh,
Let that sink in.
bruh. She hit. It was the second of the three during the comeback last night, and I saw it coming. I said, "Yo, she's going left." She hit that James Harden.
Hey, listen, messed me all the
That's
way
all I
up.
said. She went.
Hey, messed me all the way because it was like that, like behind the back, step back. Hey, I don't know what it was, but when I seen them feet set, I
Oh, it was due.
I knew what was about to happen. I like when she, I was just like, oh, it's going.
It's a quick
And
death.
dog, listen, listen. Hey, look, man, look. Caitlin Clark was out there looking like, hey, you remember the game? What was it? NBA Jam, where if
Yeah,
you hit a number of shots, you just
she's
everything
on
just go.
fire. Yep.
Man, listen. If that was NBA Jam, she would have set the Nets on fire. And here's the wild part, right?
Mm-hmm.
I unless I missed something or unless I'm
Okay.
exaggerating, please correct me if I'm wrong. Almost everybody on that floor except the center hit a three at some point in time in the game.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah, they can all see. That's the thing. They can all shoot. That look. We're talking about the game last night, and I can go back and I've watched. Wow. During the Pac-12 championships, I I saw it's. I get it. It's it's something like you can't take your eyes off of her. Like she had a sequence. Boom, she goes down, like hit like a little jumper. Boom, she rips the girl, gets the steal. You already know what time it is. Heat check time. Just let the thing rip from the little from the it wasn't like the full logo. They had like the little Pac-12 logo on the side.
yeah.
It was like the little mini logo. She let the thing go from the mini logo. I'm like, come on, man, this is too. And that, but you know what?
Come on,
And
bro.
you get, and that's what I'm saying. You get that excitement. That, like I said, that's like watching Steph Curry, Dame Lillard, Harden in his prime. Trey Young on nights Trey Young gets hot in Atlanta, and he letting it go. That's the one thing I think like the women's game never had. They're
True.
not athletic enough to dunk and do windmills and stuff like that. All right, okay, well that's out of the question. So that's been out.
Right.
So all right, well, They missing little bunnies. They're missing little, little floaters. Like a guy, if this was the men's game, they would have made that layup or made that floater. Now they're making the layups and the floaters. Well, she's pushing it. She got to launch to get a perimeter shot up. Well, now it's just been a progression, and it's like all of that combined. It seems like now you got like a finished product, and now you're gonna see more and more young women come behind what she has done, and coaches are going to be more comfortable and saying, "All right, boom, let's see what you got. Let him go, let him rip, let him fire." So that's what I'm saying. So I can't put her as the GOAT because there's so many great players that won Player of the Year, Conference Player of the Year, had led the country in scoring because Kelsey Plum had the all-time record. Who plays for the LA Aces? That's who she passed on the leaderboard. So, and on top of that, they also win a championship. Maya Moore was like, you talk about a GOAT. Maya Moore was GOATed. The thing is, she finished her pro career early. She retired early. Diana Taurasi, I mean, she was great. All type of accolades and stuff in college,
Right.
translated to the WNBA, and will go down as one of the greatest WNBA players ever.
Absolutely.
So I can't put her as the GOAT like that's why I hate all the talking heads on TV, because all these talking head experts they say just crazy stuff for takes, because I get it's entertainment. They want to say something outlandish and crazy, like, oh man, you
Right.
heard what they said? All right, so I think the debate is stupid, but I got into it and I wanted to broach it because it's still something to be like, all right, I don't have her as a GOAT, but
She's up there.
after if she capped this off and leads them to the championship, it's like, how can I put it? Like you got like the GOATs,
Like a
like
tier, like
yeah,
certain tiers of
that's it.
goathood. Yeah,
That's
no,
it.
I 100% would agree with that because
Thank you. I was drowning right there. Thank you.
no,
I was
no,
swimming. I'm
like
like, come on, bro, you gotta help me out. I couldn't think of the
no,
word.
I 100% agree with that
Yeah,
because I am a fan of giving people their flowers. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I am all for it. You know what I'm saying? But I I
mm,
wish that there was like at least somewhat of a rubric, a checklist before we
yeah,
can say, okay, now we can include you in the GOAT Hall of Fame and in this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. I
exactly.
feel like there needs to be certain parameters, certain channels you should have to go through, certain things you should accomplish before. Now we can still say that you're great. A compliment
Yeah.
is a compliment. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
she's
Like,
great.
yeah, you know what I'm
Goated.
saying? But
Mm.
when you want to utter, yeah, when
No.
you want to utter GOAT, like you're talking about not only are you an elitist among elites,
Yeah.
we're talking leaps and bounds perhaps of the quote unquote elite group.
I'll say this and we're gonna move on. I admire that she moved up, because let's be real, 3 years ago, nobody heard of this girl. If you weren't like rooting for Iowa, I'm sorry, not sorry.
Right,
I didn't know who the heck she was until like
right.
mid-season last year, until people just saying, I don't know, I don't know. All I kept hearing, she's the Steph Curry of women's basketball. I thought they was talking about a black girl. Then I turned the game on. I'm like, this white girl, what? So, so like I said, because she's been there all 4 years. It's not like she popped up like last year was her freshman year, like Juju Watkins. No. She's been there. This is her fourth year. So that's why I say I can't put her goated, because the tiers, these other women who are all-American players, all of the, first team this, first team that,
National
moving on.
champions.
They had the ring. See, they had the scoring and the assists or the rebounds, and they put it all together as an individual, but then they led the championship. Candace Parker, Hoslaw, those great Tennessee championship teams. Like I said, Sue, Maya, Lobo. I'm going back. I'm going back now. I'm going back.
Oh, I was. Hey, listen,
They're bringing it forward because
we both in that same era.
UConn
No,
was so
I did.
great for so long, huh?
I said no. We both from that same era because I
Yeah,
remember that Olympic team. Like
right.
I had
And
posters,
all
my
these
guy.
UConn
I
girls.
had
And
posters.
right, see, right, okay. See, that's what I'm saying. See, they on your wall. So, but I'm saying like all of these are UConn girls, and all of them great, and all of them had all these individual awards and records that was breaking. Then, like one girl would break it, go to the WNBA, and then the next up, she would break her record and go to and then win a national championship on top of that. So it's definitely level. So you got the echelon, you got tier one. She's in tier two because she's still such a great individual talent. And if they're able to beat South Carolina on Sunday, then she would definitely solidify a place within the top 10
Oh,
women. Because
yes.
she's given that. She's giving them their. Let's be real. She's gonna give them their Steph Curry. They've been wanting their Steph Curry. They think they might have a few women, but not like her. And she got the white thing working for her. Let's call it what it is. She got the white thing going for the middle America, you know, thing. She's marketable. Uh, she can trash talk you, or she can humbly kick your butt. So kudos. And let's stay in college basketball real quick. LeBron James' son, Bronny James, entering the 24 draft, but he's retaining his college eligibility. So I was looking into it. So it's like a thing like he can test the waters and say, all right, workout. So you can jump in, bro, like working out for the team and say, oh, this ain't it. Go back. What you think, man?
Mm. Um, him being able to retain his eligibility was probably one of the smarter things out of this whole scenario
Okay.
because, and for lack of better terms, it's an insurance policy, it's a safety net, right? Because although he has natural talent, it's clearly in his DNA. Got it, right?
Yeah.
But not to say that he can't have a successful career in the NBA, but very seldom do pro parents and pro kids have, you know what I'm saying, the same tier of success. Now, even with that, does he have the potential to step outside of his father's shadow, kind of, blaze his own trail and be his own player? Yes, because he
Yeah.
doesn't have the frame, the physical frame that his dad has. So I wouldn't say that that's a disadvantage, but that just puts him on a different route that he has to maneuver to claim whatever he would deem a successful career.
Um, I will. Bronny James. It's a real interesting. It's a real interesting thing to me. And I'm gonna cut myself off just to say, one of our other broadcast partners, he's late to the party. Just hang tight. I'ma tap you in because we're gonna talk WrestleMania, and I know that, and that's what I was trying to get you in to come on the live because I know you're a wrestling head. So I'm gonna get you in on that segment. So just hang tight, Brennan. We got DJ I Rock Infinite Rock in the building. So just hang tight. We'll bring you in. But yeah, but Bronny man, all right. I, I saw a bunch of highlights from when he was in Sierra Canyon High School. He's a solid player because I think he goes about 6'3", 6'4", maybe 215. Like the kid is solid. Obviously, look who his dad is, but he doesn't have the height, the athleticism his dad does. From the things I've read and saw in highlights and things they you know how they put the scouting reports out. Great passer, court vision. He can shoot outside. Still, you know, as a young player, still stuff he got to work on, and good on the defense. I mean, like I said, LeBron is dad, so he's basically a well-rounded point guard. That's the best assessment I could give him. He's a well-rounded point guard. Maybe he grows a couple more inches, no diddy, until, because he's like 6'3". He's only, 18, 19 years old. He might grow a few more inches before, because next year or two, maybe. So he might end up being 6'6", something like that.
Right.
But this is the part, the wrench in the whole thing. We all know he had a health scare. He went in cardiac arrest and almost died during like a workout.
Mm-hmm.
That was back early last fall, if I'm not mistaken. Late summer, early fall last year. When you have a major health scare event, it's some up here that never gets right. And they put him on heavy minutes restriction early. He didn't play all the games, and he only averaged 4 points and 2 assists a game. He averaged around about 15, 20 minutes a game. So they was real careful with how they brought him along, considering he went into cardiac arrest. It is, I mean, for an 18-year-old and your heart stops, like, that's nothing. So when I saw that, it was breaking news all yesterday. Breaking news, Bron entering 24 draft. It's like, I don't know, man. The James family is they're very calculating. If he says he want to do this, it's for a reason. That somebody, you know what I'm saying, like a scouts for different teams, they'll work them out. You know, put them through the drills, put them through all the things, and then maybe say, hey, because LeBron, he holds a lot of power, holds a lot of weight. Say, hey, you know what? Maybe because you think he's not behind the scenes, like, yo, just give him a look, and then tell him what he need to do. Maybe is that because because usually when people declare for the draft, I usually think, maybe I'm wrong, like when you're all in on the draft, I know in football, when you're all in on the draft, it's like you're all in on the draft. Pro day, combine, boom, you're taken, or even if you're not taken, you're still an undrafted free agent and you get signed during the summer by a team. So if he's able to retain eligibility, then he could say, all right, we did this, we did that with him, this team, that team. Ooh, he need to work on that. We're not gonna, we can't do nothing with him. We can't use him. He's a G League player, or maybe he gon' grow. He's about to grow fucking mushrooms out of his ear, sitting at the bottom of the bench because we can't play him right now. He's not playable. So now he's like, all right, boom, because he was already in the transfer portal. So what, So I don't know what, to really say about that one, other than it was just one of those things that hit the old desk. Got anything else to add to it? I think I lost it there. All right. Well. All right. So we're gonna go into. Yep. Got me. I see a wall there. There we go.
There we go.
All right. All right, man. I told you WrestleMania weekend. I told you give me time so I can bring you into the wrestling part of it.
Boy,
Yeah,
that boy
yeah.
Rock, that boy Rock, uh,
The final boss. The
that boy
final boss.
that boy say he taking all lives. He said he said he taking all lives. He said everybody passing the controller. Everybody got to pass the controller. The way he beat Cody the other night, man, and it was
Oh,
unscripted, dog. Like
yeah.
they dog.
Yeah, because he wasn't supposed to be there. So wait, real quick. So, all right, we transitioning right now. So we're getting to WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. Man, I miss that place. I'm telling you, I'm gonna try to shoot back up there, man. I got a lot of friends and Fred up there. Blue Five, y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know we turn up the turn up crew out there. So I know, man, I know Philly at the link. I know all weekend I saw Pat McAfee. I know they buzzing. They out there chanting the Triple H. They out there in Philly. When they love you in Philly, they rock with you in Philly. I'm telling you, it's a different atmosphere out there. It's a different atmosphere up there. I'm telling you, the
Oh,
sports stuff is crazy. It's
really?
crazy up there. Yes. Oh man. When the Sixers are in the playoffs and when the Phillies was in the playoffs, oh man, everybody was jam packed in there, and this was COVID.
Well, they call it the city of brotherly love, so hey,
Yeah.
that's right.
Now, hey, now when they dislike you, now they dislike you.
Oh,
But when
you
they
get
love,
some tomato thrown at
oh yeah, of course, the
you. Yeah,
tomatoes and onion can. Boo this man. Boo this man.
I say, boo.
So, all right. So check this out, man. Check this out. So night one tonight is obviously headline by the team of The Rock, Roman Reigns against Cody and Seth in his Bloodline rules, man. How you think that's gonna pan out with you, man?
I think
Okay.
Roman is gonna get besides himself with the
Uh-oh.
Rock, with the final boss.
Uh-oh.
The final boss is
Uh-oh.
gonna say, "Wait a minute, who you talking to? Who
Okay.
you think? Who you think this is?" And
Okay.
Roman gonna be like, "Wait, I thought we were family." And I think Roman gonna get rock bottom and walk out, and Rock gonna walk out, and Cody gonna take the belt from. They gonna Cody and Seth
That-
gonna take that. They gonna take that.
okay. Okay. I got a different one. I got it flipped. I think they're going to beat Cody and Seth tonight for Bloodline rules. The only reason why I say this because I think to really finish his story, he gotta make a big comeback. They
Adversity,
slapping him to sleep. They
adversity.
slapping him to sleep. Yeah, adversity. Yes. SAT work today. So they slapping him around, they airborne him to sleep. Then, 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 because let's be real, Final Boss been because he's been popping with the weight belt. He might try to let me get my last hits in,
Yeah,
and then Roman might bro, cool out. I got this. And
yeah,
he might, wow, really? Rock bottom, slap him with the belt a couple times, then walk off.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Then walk
yeah,
off,
yeah.
and Cody, and then you know how they do. He's walking around hurt, like, oh, I can't believe you did this to me. Kobe Cutter, Crossroads, boom, 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 champ. I
Sure.
think it's gonna go something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
It can
think
go
it's gonna go something
it
like
can
that.
go a different number of ways. But boy,
Yeah,
man, I'm man. Look, with me watching,
I'm excited. I'm be
because you
watching it
know
right
what
on my
to expect.
phone. Yeah.
You don't know what to expect. And then I know you heard about what happened at with AJ Styles and LA Knight. They got to fighting at the
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they were doing like a little shoot. Yeah.
5 months
What was that
and
about? Yeah, what was that about?
Spine busted buddy, man. AJ spine busted buddy, man. I was like, golly. Woo! I was like, yeah, they finna fight.
All
But
right. Hey,
they finna fight. I'm talking about a
yo,
fight.
okay, now hold on now. Look, because I got this thing in order because I want to go through the
Okay,
nights with you, okay?
okay,
All
okay.
right. Another one, Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch.
Becky gonna take that one. Becky gonna take this because she got a lot to she got a lot on her shoulders, man. But the only thing about it is she can't overdo it because as soon as she overdo it, that's when Rhea Ripley's gonna take over.
Oh,
We already in her brain about talking about her family and
yeah.
all over TV. I'm talking about she about to fight old girl on national TV. This happened this past week.
Hey, hey, Becky was on Breakfast
Yep,
Club.
yep,
Yep. Jess Hilarious asked about it.
yep.
Yeah, Jess Hilarious asked about it. So it's like, um, I had wrote some stuff down. Then I said, screw it, I'm gonna go. Yeah. My thing is this: do they really want? Because they've been building Rhea so dominant. Like, do they really want to like put a stop to it right now? They want to keep it. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to keep it going, or it's gonna be like, Becky had gotten beat by Bianca for the belt back and really hadn't been able to really get back in the mix here, wrestle there. And then the thing is, the only thing I don't like about this matchup, it feels over the last 3 weeks, it feels a little rushed. Because see, Rhea had to wrestle Nia Jax first in Australia. Then Becky Lynch had to turn around and wrestle the big girl again. Like Nia Jax, like just get her out of the way. And then they built the story after that. Then over the last couple of weeks, she come out. Then of course she talks about her daughter. Now you made it personal. You could have made it personal a whole month ago.
Go.
It seems like they're trying to rush it. Like they tried to make it personal real quick to give them a actual reason to wrestle each other in a fight. I just think they dropped the ball on that because I get it. Nia Jax is The Rock cousin, so they was gonna get her some match time in there, but it took away from it. So I'm good either way. I just think they want Rhea to continue to be dominant and look dominant, So I think
Well,
they're gonna do it with that.
well, if they do decide to take that route, you know what I could see happening now that you mention it? It could be that belt be up for grabs. They could that belt could be up for grabs.
Mm,
And
okay.
that newcomer Jade Cargill, she's somewhere in the mix of it because
But see, I was thinking about that.
yeah,
I don't wait
because
because she's on SmackDown.
mm-hmm.
But I also heard they're gonna do a trade, another trade or draft. It was something I saw
Right.
posted, like a draft or a trade or something. But anyway, that's down the line. I mean, just like right now, just keep her dominant because you brought up you brought up Jade Cargill because they got the Jade Belair Naomi gets Damage Control tonight.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna get to see Jade actually do more than just throw a few girls around in the Royal Rumble. Now she's gonna actually do that, and now that was something they had built too. If you watch SmackDown, Damage Control been slapping Bailey around. They finally turned on her. Saw that coming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could, but I saw that coming too.
yeah.
I
That
saw
that,
that
that was the
coming.
last time coming.
It,
And that's why, like, when Bailey got that win at the Women's Royal Rumble, I was like, finally, she got a quality win because she's
mm-hmm.
been getting jobbed for a year. Let's call it what it is. She's been a jobber for a
A
year,
jobber for a whole year. Yep.
So finally, she got the big win. So now, of course, she got to wrestle against her faction mate. So like, time to stab her in the back.
That's it.
And she sold it, man. She looked like she was hurt when she went to reach for that tag, and baby girl stepped back on her. Oh,
See this before.
oh,
Yes.
you were great.
Thought you had a friend, didn't you?
Yeah. Hey, thought you had a friend in me.
I'm telling you, boy. Ooh. And they
Yeah.
backed off. They backed off, man. Dude, you know what, man?
Yeah.
Bailey, I see Bailey. What's gonna happen is because she getting rejected from both sides. She
Yeah,
catching hell.
and that's what hold on, and that's what I was leading to.
Yep.
So while that was happening, I don't know if they're gonna make a switch with Bianca because Bianca Naomi was like, we should come to her defense. We need to help her. Bianca like, I ain't helping her. All the stuff we've been going through when they've been jumping on me, whooping on me the past year,
Mm-hmm.
and now she want my help. Bianca like, nah. So that's why I say like Jade Cargill jumped in and filled in that third spot because on night 2, Bailey's gonna wrestle Io Sky for the SmackDown ladies belt.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, so I saw that, and I saw that coming, and they've been and what you think about this? Jade Cargill, to me, they put her on ice because they signed her months ago. I think they was trying to get her out of those bad habits she learned at AEW. They was not gonna put her on TV looking like that. That's
Well,
what I think.
I'll put it to you like this. Like they, like my man Kenny Omega said, man. Like
Okay.
he says that because everybody got their own style of wrestling. So
Right.
what the
They do.
WWE does, they want you to wrestle their style of wrestling.
Yes, they do.
It's their style of wrestling or the highway. And he said it himself. I'm not gonna say he's not gonna sit there and say their style is wrong, but
No, it's not.
but
It's
it's
different.
it's it's kind of like he said. It's like it's kind of like you don't have. It's like it's not a. They try to compromise with what you already have, and
Okay.
then be like, okay, we're gonna let you have this. We're gonna let you have that parts of this, but we really want you to do this. And so, and then that's how it all works.
Okay. Now, let me give you this one. Let me say this. They do, like, you can tell, like, all right, your body size and your athleticism is this. So you know what they do is like you're gonna wrestle in a cruiserweight style.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're gonna be able to do the gymnastics or whatever you want to call it through your matches and stuff like that. More technical.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're this type of build. You're a mid card person. Now you're this type of build. You're like a middle, not a heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Like, not a heavyweight, but you're gonna wrestle with some aggression. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you like one of the big guys, one of the big ladies.
Yeah.
So you're gonna wrestle rough and tumble style.
Mm-hmm.
So you got so what I'm saying, like middle of the pack. What I'm saying,
Yeah.
like a middle, like a middleweight, like a light heavy, something like that. So that's like Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins. Then on the women, right. Now watch this. Now then on the women's side, that's a Charlotte, that's a Bianca. Now you got the big bruisers. That's your Romans.
Yeah.
That's the Rock.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? That's the Rock. Yeah. When the Rock come out, he gonna wrestle. And then with the women, that's Rhea. What they're gonna have, even though that's Rhea, that's Nia. I think they're gonna, even though she's athletic, but she's so strong, they're gonna have Jay Cargill kind of do a lot of that because she can throw girls around. Wow. So I get what he's saying, but I gotta say this though. That's also a safer way to wrestle. Because AEW, somebody's getting injured every other week over there. And it's not a coincidence. They don't wrestle safe.
Yeah,
At least look, everybody gonna get hurt because you can't fake hitting the mat, but at least you're not off TV for months at a time because you legitly have to have a surgery and have to get away. Yeah.
yeah.
So it's the
That's
safest way.
you got a point because Powerhouse Hobbs just this past Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, your boy Will Ospreay.
Osprey.
He did his 450 splash or something like
Got him in the
a
face.
leg drop or something, but he came across his face.
Face.
He
I saw
pinned him.
that. I
Yeah,
saw that. See,
he
I'm
pinned
an
him.
AEW fan, but I click over it. I just see what's going on over there.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was mad as fuck about that. Like he
Right.
was mad he was mad like
They don't
backstage.
they
So
don't
yeah,
wrestle safe, B.
you gotta
So
run safe.
so yeah, so I just want to get in that, and I think honestly, and I think it's gonna be one of those things, especially Jade Cargill's first match out. They're gonna beat Damage Control, just to get so she can flex and get good energy behind her on that. I just wanted to just get into those. Oh, the Usos. I almost forgot them because I didn't want to talk about every match tonight, but I just wanted to definitely hit the championship. Jay Cargill first one out, and the Uso brothers. Jimmy and Jay.
I got a
Oh,
prediction, man. I
okay.
got a prediction, man.
Uh-oh.
You know,
I think I know.
WrestleMania. They gonna bring somebody. They gotta bring somebody. They gotta bring
Okay.
somebody. Now you know
Okay.
who they signed a month ago. Who I told you they signed a month ago?
What?
Bullet
Just what?
Club. Bullet Club.
Wait, were we talking about this last time?
Yeah. He signed he signed
For
Tom
what?
he signed Tomatonga from Bullet Club.
Oh,
So
I know who you're talking about.
yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Tomatonga
Oh, I didn't know that.
from
I
New
didn't know that.
Japan.
Yeah,
Now,
I saw some clips. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
yeah,
And it would be good,
son,
and that would be a good little run in and kind of in a. Dang, I saw that somewhere. I saw.
so,
Come on,
so
yeah. You know how they be throwing little rumors out
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
He signed with WWE. So,
Okay. Okay.
like
It could be one
after
of
his
them.
run with New Japan, he in
Mhm.
Bullet Club along with Cody and all of them.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Right.
so what if they put Buddy as a backup with Jay?
Jet.
Like they come out there, Bloodline rules. What's his name? Come out there, try to mess up the match for him, and
Yeah.
then all of a sudden, Tonga come out there kicking ass.
Hey.
I mean,
All right.
but
Okay.
you
That
know,
went.
like
Oh, didn't see
that
it coming. Okay.
that would be. I was like, man. I said, what if that happened? Or like, yeah, that I can see that happening. But they said that somebody. I don't know if it was Zilla Fatu, because the Zilla Fatu is family, family of
Yeah,
the
I know.
Fatu.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's
So
their last name. The
so I
Fatuous.
don't
Yeah.
know if they signed him yet. You
Okay.
don't know who we gonna see.
Okay,
But
but
but but but but,
so so
but going back to
okay. Yeah, the
going back to
Usos.
Jay and Jimmy,
Jimmy. Yeah,
that's gonna be a match of all matches because
I
I've
think that's gonna be
always
good.
wanted to see who was the stronger brother. I know I always
Yeah,
like who's the stronger brother. Like who what we gonna see from them?
cause see, Jay obviously is more over than Jimmy. We already
Yep,
know that.
yep,
So now, I just think just stylistically, like I think stylistically that could have the potential of just being the best match of the night. Cause they can do everything. That
yeah,
has the possibility, like, cause look at Rock and Roman and Seth. That's gonna be all the drama. That's all. That's all the theatrics. That's the drama. That's the trash talk. You're gonna get you're gonna see slams and spears and cutters and he's gonna bring the belt out, try to and doing all that. That's the theatrics, man. Then, like I said, Rhea and Becky, that's gonna be drama. You talk about my daughter, but I mean just a wrestling match. I
yeah.
think that might be it. So how about all right? So night two, one of the big highlights tonight too will be Seth freaking Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is doing the best work he's done since I started watching WWE again. That boy's on fire, and I think he's gonna take it.
Well, some tells me that he homeboy ready to go. Cause I guess he found out early he ain't getting that damn belt. Cause homeboy homeboy was hanging with an AEW star, and
Oh,
like he was pissed off, like he was mad, like I think
wait,
last
see,
week or something. Yeah,
let me see some insiders. All right, hold on. Wait, time out. See, that right there, that's why I try not to dig too, I try not to go into the rabbit hole, because I swear every time I like really search for
yeah.
stuff in wrestling, I'm like, dang, I should have seen that. I should have read that.
But you don't
Yeah.
know. But you don't know how true it is. Just like
I
how
know,
everybody
but
keeps.
I'm just saying though. But sometimes it really be true, and then when you see it happen, you're like, "Dang, I saw that 2 weeks ago." Yeah, I'll be trying, but I'm not knocking, bro. I'm not knocking. Don't get it twisted. No, don't do that. But I'm just saying, sometimes when I see stuff like that, and I know where you're coming from, I'm like, "Oh, don't show me that."
Yeah, but I mean, hey, we'll see, man. He said he
Yeah.
want the belt, man. Like Celtic ain't no easy that ain't gonna be no easy match.
I ain't saying it's gonna be an easy win, but I'm just saying it would be dope because, like I said, Drew McIntyre, man, because he got, even though it was a cheat of a win, it was a cheap win, but he got a W on Cody a couple weeks back. His promos him and CM Punk that was some of the best promo work WWE have done in a while. They're doing top notch promos back to back. Don't get it twisted, but for him, because let's be real, CM Punk can bury you on the microphone, and he was going boom, boom, boom. Well, hold on, and the reason why I say Drew McIntyre, because it's like, I think if he lose, it's kind of like, he's gonna take this fall back. But it's like, if he wins, he beats Seth, gets the belt. Now it's straight to CM Punk when that arm get right, because he got the shirt saying, "I'm save." What is it? Save WrestleMania or something. I injured Punk, and I'm gonna beat Seth. I'm gonna get the belt. he had the shirt and all that. So if he get the belt, now it's like, boom, Punk. She's gonna say it instead of like, now, like, so if he doesn't have the belt, CM Punk, like, it's like you kill that angle. Like, he just gonna wrestle you. Like, what you wrestling for? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I want to see that match.
Yeah, I think my thing is if they put the they put the title on Drew McIntyre, what's gonna be the angle for him? What's gonna be the story arc for him?
What
Because
you
I mean,
mean?
other than Steve,
It's already a build. All right, I get like he gotta wait. Now he gotta wait on CM for his tricep.
Yeah,
but hold on. CM Punk can still talk. He can still come out. Hey, I got what you want. Ha ha ha! I beat Seth Rollins. I got what you want. Da 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 da. And torn him. He come out. He could still, obviously, you could still bust him across the head and not hurt his arm. Come out, crack him across the head with the belt or something, talk crap, wrestle here, obviously take some matches here and there. Or he could, or Drew could say, I'm going to pull a Roman Reigns. Hey, Roman was a champ. He got to sit back a little bit, enjoy his money. Hey, I can sit back a little bit, take my spot here, cut a promo there. They can work that. I'm not working, bro. They can work that. I ain't, because just say this. Seth retains the belt. What's Seth gonna do?
you know who else gonna come after?
Who?
Who still want that belt, right? If Self retains that title, who still wants that belt from him, right? And he want a rematch. I'm tell you right off back.
No,
I'm telling you right
don't
off
give
back.
no. I ain't gonna give no. Go yes and
Shinsuke
no.
Nakamura.
I hate him. Warren.
Nakamura.
They be putting that dude in. Jay just be, man, they be putting that dude in these matches. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't see it. I know what you're saying. I know they did a thing. I don't see it with that dude. I mean, he be in these big matches. I'm like, why they got to do that? I don't see it.
But you
I
know
don't
what?
see it with the guy sometimes. I don't.
Piggyback off of that, what you just said, I think they're trying to make him into a jobber now, man, and I don't like that.
Who
Like,
that?
Shinsuke Nakamura,
Yeah,
because
that's what I'm saying. Like I've
that
seen
man,
it right, but they put him in. Now they put him in good slots.
yeah,
No different.
yeah,
on Raw,
yeah.
and they put him in these things, but he been catching catching nails like just not. He just don't. He don't move the needle for me.
Dude, yeah, that's for
Yeah,
another that's for another topic, man. I'll talk about that later because there was another WWE star that came from New Japan that actually went back to New Japan after he left WWE in the 90s. You remember Taka Michinoku?
I do not.
Oh, really? The Michinoku
No,
brother?
I'm not even. No, bro, I ain't even trying to be funny. I really don't. I was just trying to, bro.
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
but okay, go
Let me
ahead.
just
Yeah,
get
yeah.
through these.
Let's go
Let me
fast
just get through
forward.
these
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we get off track.
yeah.
Io Sky versus Bailey because we talked about it before. Now it's her against Damage Control pretty much, but that's why I said what I said about Bianca Belair. I think Naomi and the girls, they're gonna say, "Hey, let's rally," because all right, obviously night one, Belair, Cargill, Naomi gonna wrestle Damage Control. Let's get behind Damage Control. I mean, let's get behind Bailey so they don't just start cheating on her. Yanking the
Yeah.
feed and all that stuff. But this is what I think. Because I told you, I think I see this little heel turn coming. Bianca gonna go down there.
You think?
Bianca, you know what? Watch where I'm going with it.
Okay.
They're gonna say, let's keep this thing a fair fight. Io and Bailey, they gonna come down there. Belair reluctantly gonna come down there. She gonna pull the screw job.
Oh no! Oh
Bianca
no!
gonna
Oh
work
no! Don't say it
Bianca
ain't
Belair
so.
gonna pull the I think Bianca Belair gonna pull the screw job on her. She gonna go. No, she gonna go. Watch it. Watch my word. Cause Damage Control. You know how they do. She run against the rope, trip the foot, do all the little heel stuff.
Yeah,
She go
yeah.
outside, pop through a couple of times, throw a big butt back in there.
That's it.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby, be clapping. Yeah, you see
Yeah,
the
yeah,
yam.
yeah.
Anyway, but anyway, now watch this. Though, watch this. So now, no, because watch this. The whole team gonna come down. Belair,
Yep,
Jade, and Naomi.
yep.
Boom. They're gonna come down here. You know how they do. They're gonna boom, 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 even the odds. Yeah. And somewhere in there, watch out. Bianca gonna say, it's gonna be one of those things. One of the girls may get on the apron. This just in my head. Bianca gonna pull one of Damage Control off the apron.
Yeah,
You know how they do. She might
yeah,
throw against the rope, something like
yeah.
that. Bianca gonna down, kick in the back. EO drop the whoop whoop whoop. 1, 2, 3. EO retains the belt, and they gonna boo Bianca out they gonna boo her out the link. And Bianca gonna say, "I told you I don't mess with her. I'm telling you, that could be the stunner of the weekend. That
Whoa, boy.
could be the stunner.
But you,
I'm calling it
but you,
right now, the stunner of the weekend. Because everybody
but
kind of see The Rock turning on Roman.
yeah, I
That's
received.
gonna be
Yeah,
I think that could be
I
the
said.
stunner of the weekend.
I told somebody. I said I wouldn't be surprised if Bailey does what AJ Styles did in TNA. Lone Wolf. Don't trust nobody.
Mm,
With the head
okay.
hoodie on, don't
Okay.
trust Lone Wolf. Don't trust nobody. He
Look,
he. Don't ask me to join no factions. Don't ask me to
But
join
no,
no
no, no.
team.
Yeah, that's cool. Like I think Bailey right now, like she cool being by herself because like I think she's in that mode. Like, yo, I don't know where it's coming from, but she did get help a couple weeks back. So she did get the help, and then they brought Cargill out there like, oh, it's Jake. Remember that?
Yeah,
So we don't mind getting that help, but it's just kind of like just to be like at least it'll be 1-on-1, and Bianca she gonna make the heel switch, I think, and that's gonna be like the shock of the weekend. Oh, Bianca, why? You know how they get all loud on the commentary. Oh, I think Pat McAfee gonna be on commentary.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure Pat, his loud self, gonna be there.
yeah. I'm
So,
telling you,
so,
that boy funny.
so just watch out for that. I think just watch out for that, because I got on my notes because obviously everybody been on ESPN pretty much. Like I said, Becky was on the Breakfast Club. Bianca was on the Pivot podcast, her and her husband, and
In Montreal Sport.
and I think it was some stuff in the conversation where just look out. Night 2, look out for a heel change. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
that. Just look out for a heel change.
yeah, yeah.
And you know, and of course they're gonna have. I think they're gonna have another. I think the big tag matches on night 2. I don't really care about that. But like I said, of course, Roman, Cody Rhodes, and I told you, night 1, I believe it's gonna be Bloodline Rules. Night 2, and I think that's when it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Bloodline Rules. You said adversity. Cody.
Cody.
Yeah, he got to fight.
Sammy might run out there. I think Sammy might run out there and help. Your boy, hey, since he kept, I'm telling you, this boy keep doing this bully. He keep doing that. I'm predicting my boy Finn Balor gonna come out there. Finn Balor gonna come out there from the Judgment Day and help him out because Finn Balor started Bullet Club in New Japan. All of them was in it. So
Okay.
So if he run out there, I'm helping my club buddy. Why not?
Okay. So
If
okay.
like
So
I
you
was
think it's gonna be like
sitting
a
there,
help situation?
yeah, I was sitting down just analyzing. I said, man, I said Judgment Day. AJ Styles got a match with LA Knight. I said, wait a minute. I said, hold on. My mind was going everywhere. Tama Tonga got signed to WWE. We might see him. Um, but
And
I
help out.
really think he gonna be fight. Cody gonna have to fight for everything, like his mama, everybody, and it's
That's
gonna
what
be
I'm
some
saying.
adversity. He gonna have to face. Yeah, he
Fight
gonna
for
have to face some
adversity.
adversity.
We gotta climb. Look, that's why I said if it's a 1-on-1, bro, we did 1-on-1 last year. Even though, of course, Jimmy and then Solo got him with the spike. I get all that at the end. But for the most part, that was a 1-on-1. Now it's like, hey, if you really want to finish that story you've been talking about and all the Cody crybabies and blah, 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 come on now. Nope. Solo gonna have to Samoa drop you a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
Spike,
Jimmy gonna have to super kick you a couple times.
you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you
Brock
like
gonna have
this.
to.
Your boy Solo got a better super kick than Jimmy, but that boy he put that damn paw,
He put
put that
that
damn paw
rhinoceros
right
toe
there.
on you.
That boy put that
Oh
goddamn
man.
paw right there. That's it.
So
But you know,
yeah,
man. But
yeah.
but but
But
but
see that makes for a better. That makes for the better. It's like when he was wrestling, he did the best out of 3 with the best out of 5 or whatever with Brock Lesnar.
oh yeah.
And Brock was just Brock was hitting him with the kitchen sink. But even though that was a man-to-man thing, it was like he's good at fighting back. He's a great baby face. He's good at fighting. When he wrestled the best out of 3 or whatever it was, and he was just, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, dang, is he? At one point, I'm like, bro, like, like we know is predetermined, but sometimes I'm like, bro, like, you killing this dude, but he's so good at selling that stuff, man, and he's good at working back, and it plays, and it looks good, it plays well, and so I think if you take that times 10, got The Rock out there, he gonna smack you around. Solo gonna hit you with something. Jimmy gonna hit you with something. Roman on your neck. And like I said, and then to your point, maybe he get a little help. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get that help that you didn't talk about. They sign Buddy, and then maybe, all right, cool, fine and dandy. But he still gotta get jumped on first. He gotta get jumped on like a gang member first, and then
You know what else? You know what else I thought about too, man? What if Cody, after everything is said and done, right? Because remember, this WrestleMania we talk about, anything can happen.
Anything can
So,
happen, and it resets everything. Of course.
What if Cody wins the Universal Championship, and that one particular person shows up and said, "I want my shit back." Brock Lesnar shows up and said, "I want." If Brock shows up,
no, bro. He got wrapped up in that Vince McMahon stuff.
But he got cleared. He got cleared, right?
They not. Not now.
They cleared him.
That'd be
no. I'm not talking about cleared to wrestle. I'm talking about cleared as in far.
I know that. No. I'm getting that, bro. You gotta be real. You gotta be real careful about that right now. We got other people out here. They talking about essaying and child abuse and we got a lot of stuff going on out here. I don't think that's something you want to touch right now.
What?
If he's clear, if he's clear of any allegations, you let
over there.
You let some of them, you let that cool off. No, that'll be real.
Touchy, real touchy. Take 2.
Yeah, it's too much going on.
But yeah, Cody gonna have to fight.
You just
what?
I just remembered something.
What's that? What?
I don't know. It's more likely gonna happen with Seth and Drew. Damon Priest about to pull a Seth Rollins. You know he been sitting on that Money in the Bank. He been sitting on that briefcase for about 18 months. I forgot when you said that. I forgot all about that. That boy been sitting on that briefcase 18 months.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He gonna pull a Seth Rollins when he brought that briefcase out to beat Roman. How many WrestleManias that was ago? Yeah.
Think about how long he been sitting on that briefcase.
Oh, he been sitting on that money in the briefcase about 14 years. You see that?
That's not sitting on that briefcase for 10 years, boy. I'm telling you. A whole decade.
Boy, that thing got cobweb dust on it. Looked like it came out of the sandbox, boy.
I'm telling you, boy.
Yeah, he been sitting on that briefcase. And when you brought up Brock Lesnar, because I thought that's what you're gonna say. I thought you're gonna say it, and it clicked. I said, "Oh, he's been holding." That's what I thought you're gonna say, man. I've been holding. That boy been holding on to that briefcase for a long time. So, like I said, because you got to think all this happened in night 2.
Mm-hmm.
Both championships is happening night 2, the heavyweight and the universal. But like I said, look, they built this thing up with Roman and Cody so long. That's why I don't think it would be a nice surprise. But they built it up so long, I don't think they would try to yank it from him. No, dude.
You just brought something else to my attention too. I forgot to talk about. You remember how you said don't if you can't dig down, you can't go down that rabbit hole too far.
Too much. Yeah. You go down there and get lost.
You heard about your boy MJF?
They were chanting. I was gonna, you know what? I was gonna leave it. I was gonna leave that
Don't leave
alone.
it
I was
alone.
gonna leave that alone.
See,
I was gonna leave that alone.
that's what I was going. Yep.
You know what?
See,
You know what? I'm reading the tea leaves. I'm reading the tea leaves, right? See the tea. Hey, the tea tell it.
I'm
See that?
telling you.
See the tea tells it. So all right. So
Yeah.
let me take you back about 2.5 years ago. MJF cut a shoot promo saying, Tony, you know you on the clock, buddy. In 2024, I'm a free agent. Because when CM Punk came to AEW and when they cut that big promo, one of the first big promos they did together, he said, hey, don't get too caught up in going over into the other company and end up on night 2 of WrestleMania. They said it on TV like when was that? A year and a half ago.
Yeah, he did.
MJF kept saying, look, I'm be a free agent in 2024. I'm gonna go over to the other company. He cut like a shoot on him. Like remember, because he cussed so much, they cut him off.
Yeah.
And went to commercial, he was cussing so much. He was
Yeah.
F-bombing everywhere. Boom, boom, boom. And then when, like I said, CM Punk, he said something. He said, all right, he said, you really think it's so great over there? And then you end up on night 2 of WrestleMania, and they're like, ooh. Night 2, they even checked MJ. When they did the radio show, they did the show Friday morning, and Triple H was out there Friday morning. MJ. And it's funny how he starts saying, you know, I've been looking around for talent, and you have to have a lot of charisma. And there's some people we've had our eye on that me and William Regal. He said, I don't do it anymore. I send William Regal to do it. Who was MJ's mentor?
Regal. Boy.
Hello.
So yeah.
I'm trying to see all them Easter eggs. Bro, look at it, bro. It's on YouTube right now.
Yeah. No. I can give you one better. Go on AEW website. He ain't even on the roster.
I said that.
He ain't even on the roster.
Like I said, listen. Like I said, they teased this way before it was a tease.
Yep. He so
and
good.
then Triple H out his mouth was like, listen, he said, we always looking for new guys. This ain't for, just paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Looking for new talent. And then he started talking about charisma. And he said, well, he said, I don't do it like, I don't go out there like I used to. I got William Regal, of all people to bring up. He could have said Shawn Michaels. He could have said Bruce Pritchard. He could have said, who else they got back there? Who else they got back there? Who else they got back there working back there? Whoever. Who cares? Who cares?
Roode.
Okay. Okay.
Bobby Roode.
Okay. But of all the people, he said William Regal. Regal. Come on.
Now, that's
hey, I'm just saying this to be boy.
Man. If MJF come back, I'm gonna start watching a little bit more, man. I'll start watching a little bit more.
Man, bro.
But that could be a possibility, man.
It's
like he come back and
I'm not saying that's a thing, but it's a coincidence. You start talking about people of charismatic, it's not just the athleticism and the moves, charisma. I'm looking for the right charisma and this and the third. He said, well, I don't really go out there like I used to, but I sent William Regal to do it. Okay. MJF, once again, because AEW, they don't wrestle safe. He had been hurt first, but he's a free agent. His contract up this year. It would be, night 2. Oh, baby. Yo, I can't, man. Hey, what time? Man, look, this thing about to shoot. Hey, this thing about to pop off in a few hours, man. I can't wait. and we're definitely going to talk about it. Hopefully, I can get you back on like on a Monday or sometime this week just to run down
A
everything of
recap.
the weekend. A
Yeah.
recap. It's the official preview. We're going to have that dope ass recap. You know it. Yeah, boy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, hey,
So, look, what's up?
are you gonna so wait a minute. Dynasty is on the 21st.
Yeah, it's in a couple weeks. It's a few weeks.
Okay. Okay. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'll be ready, man. I'll be ready to recap this whole thing because
I'm trying to
you
tell
know,
you.
because I want to know what they're gonna have. Because Kevin Owens, he ready. He want a match.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
want
because
a match.
I know they got I didn't. That's what I'm saying. I didn't get into it, but I know they got the triple threat KO, Randy Orton against my guy Logan Paul for the U.S. belt. I know we didn't get into it. I ain't gonna lie, it's really not on my radar like that. Just not. I ain't gonna waste my time talking about something I really ain't gonna be that interested in because I mean, man, I mean, my goodness. I mean, you got Rock, Roman, Cody, Seth, Rhea, Becky, Usos gonna wrestle each other. We're gonna see Jade Cargill's I know she was in the Rumble, but I mean, this is gonna be her official coming out and actually do some stuff and see what she's gonna look like. Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Io Bailey, Roman, Cody, and Bloodline rules, possibility of a big heel turn. Like you heard it here, Bianca Belair, she's turning. Watch my words, she's turning on night 2. Cody Rhodes, he's gonna win it. I think he's gonna fight back. He's gonna win it. To your point, I think you're right. Somebody's gonna run out who's not gonna expect. I think you hit the nail on the head. Pause. No Diddy. Somebody's gonna come out there and we go like, whoa, who was that? I can't believe this person. I think it's my guy Damon Priest is gonna cash in on that briefcase he's been
On that
sitting
briefcase.
on.
Yep.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we get an MJF spotting. And your man from and one of the bloodline who ain't really who just signed, and you know what I'm talking about. Your boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
bloodliner. Yeah, he's a bloodliner.
Ooh.
So definitely. So we gonna wrap it up with that. So the first half of the show, I had Robin Reese, my frat brother. So we did sports talk, Caitlin Clark. We talked about the controversial call from last night and Final Four game and Bronny James entering the draft. And I brought in DJ Infinite Rock. So y'all, hey, you know, the energy is always loud. I'll be trying to get your ass on here more often, man. The energy is always good. And especially we got WrestleMania weekend, night 1 tonight. Everybody tune in. I know I am. Night 2 tomorrow.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna go and order me a Bullet Club shirt, man.
Yeah.
That's how much I'm rooting for Cody, man.
Okay.
That's how much I'm rooting for Cody, man. You can call me a
Okay.
crybaby
Yeah.
all you want to. That's Bullet Club to the heart, man.
Okay.
Man, I'm telling you, boy. Man, boy, for life. I'm telling you, boy. But yeah,
So
I'm ready for it, man.
definitely. And so we're gonna come back on in a few days, and we're gonna do the recap and anything else in sports and viral news pop off. We're gonna talk about it. So check it out. It's Scott Michael. This is my boy Brandon DJ I Rock. We out.
All right. Peace.
All right.